The 31st edition of the National Council for Arts and Culture Festival, Nafest, Rivers State 2018, themed Nigeria, Our Festivals, Our Heritage, got off to a rousing start at the Sharks Stadium, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, on Tuesday, the 23rd of October 2018. The festival, which began after the Civil War in 1970, to further unite all segments of the Nigerian nation after 3 years of a bitter, fratricidal civil war that almost disintegrated the country, brings together participants from all the 36 states and the FCT. The 2018 edition of the National Council for Arts and Culture, Nafest, Rivers 2018, is universally adjudged as the most attended festival, with close to 30 states from different parts of the country on ground to put on parade the best of the traditions and cultures of their people in terms of the dances, attires, cuisines, and the general ways of life peculiar to them. It was indeed a moment of national pride and honor for the man of the moment, the game changer, Mr. Projects, the #1 citizen of Rivers State, His Excellency, Chief Barrister Yesomezen Wanwike, CON, who embraced the idea of sponsoring this year's edition of the National Festival of Arts and Culture, a bold move with which he made the national statement of putting the people of Nigeria beyond politics. Governor Nyesom Wike was accompanied by his wife and First Lady of Rivers State, Her Excellency, Honorable Justice Eberechi Suzette Nyesom Wike, and a very powerful legion of Rivers State indigents from all parts of the state to give Nigerians who came for the great event the legendary cheerful warm welcome, which is the well-acknowledged trademark of the average Rivers people. The ingeniously creative visionary, the Director General of the National Council for Arts and Culture, Otumba Olusegun Shewe, who conceptualized the groundbreaking event that has shot up the level of the National Festival of Arts and Culture since it came to life about 5 decades ago, ended up beating his own record. After the opening prayer by the head of service of the Rivers State government, Mr. Rufus Godwins, the program formally swung to action. The welcome remarks was given by the Rivers State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Mrs. Tonya Briggs Unide. This was followed by the address of the chairman of the event, Chief Ferdinand Anabraba.
I feel especially privileged to address this gathering. Today, Rivers State is not just making history as the first to host a rebranded National Festival of Arts and Culture, but it is making a statement that ours is a home of peace, hospitality, and that it is a garden city of Nigeria. I therefore have the honor on behalf of the State Planning Committee to welcome Nigerians and indeed those that have joined us through the cyberspace for the celebration of this event that unites our nation. Indeed, when the journey towards the hosting of National Festival for Arts and Culture, Nafest 2018, started a few months back, there was this unique sense of satisfaction to us that culture was returning to its homestead. My feeling was reinforced by the knowledge that this land has produced great cultural heroes and moments in the past and is equally poised to do more in the future. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today to celebrate our cultural diversity and strengthen our common ties as Nigerians, it is most fitting to invite us to see culture as foremost tool for national integration.
We are all witnesses to the growing decline of our culture and cultural values indeed, especially among our younger generation, who are constantly exposed to foreign culture through internet and social media. Nafest does not only provide an alternative platform to imbibe in them such a rich national culture, but also revamps the country's cultural sector in a sustainable manner. Your Excellency, the theme for this year's festival is Nigeria, our festivals, our heritage. The theme cannot be more apt, as it again highlights the culture as an indispensable ingredient of heritage of any society, be it community, state, or the country. The theme is also a subtle reminder to all of us that culture remains a veritable tool upon which the strength of any nation can be assessed. Let me use this opportunity to commend the Director General of National Council for Arts and Culture for his commitment and exemplary leadership of the organization over the years.
The program began with a calisthenic display by school children from selected secondary schools in River State. There was the colorful march past by gaily dressed men and women from the 23 local government areas of River State to show Nigeria's love and unity. with the contingents from the 36 states filing out one after the other in their resplendent attires. For as long as the great parade lasted, the different states put up an outstanding performance. The address by Otumba Olusegun Rushewe, the Director General of the National Council for Arts and Culture, put into proper perspectives the journey that culminated in the hosting of the 31st National Festival of Arts and Culture. He paid great homage of appreciation to Governor Wike, whom he described as the most culturally friendly governor in Nigeria.
It's my pleasure this evening to stand tall, to speak for the unity, peace, and tranquility of our great country. Today is a day in our history that first and foremost we must give thanks to Almighty God for making it possible for us to celebrate the 31st Festival of Arts and Culture in the Republic of Nigeria. Let me remind all of us that this festival started in 1970 after the Civil War. Our then leaders said we must find a product, a brand that must unite this country. And that is how Nafest started in 1970. Today, it's not a day of making long speech, but it's a day of giving testimonies. I like to stand here to first and foremost apologize to the governor of River State. When I met this gentleman on the issue of Nafest, the governor of River State said anything short of the best should not come to River State. And he said to me that we're going to organize the best Nafest in the history of this country since 1970. And today I'm standing here to tell you, Governor Wige has won the heart of the whole of this country by organizing the best Nafest in the history of our country.
The final word came from the man of the moment, Governor Nyesom Wike, who declared the 31st edition of Nafest, Rivers 2018, open in a grand style with his amiable wife.
Everybody say your name is here. Lift up your hands and say your name is here. You are the miracle working God. Your name is. Everybody lift up your hands and say your name is here.
Let me, on behalf of the government and people of River State, warmly welcome all of you to Port Harcourt, the only garden city of Nigeria, for the 31st edition of the National Festival of Arts and Council, Nafest. Let me also say that it gives me great pleasure to be here with you at the opening ceremonies of this great cultural festival, which we are hosting for the third time in the state's history, and we're excited at the opportunity. As we all know, culture is what defines us both as a nation and as a people within the country. Culture is the expression and reflection of our traditions, customs, and aspirations. It is the essence of what we are and what we do, the mirror through which society both hears and sees itself. As a potent moral value, culture empowers and frees humanity from the stereotypical state of mind, hatred, and violence by improving interpersonal relationships, respect for others, and strengthening peace and stability in society. Nigeria is a great country with a rich multicultural heritage. Against this background, the regular exchange of cultural forms, expressions, and experiences between the heterogeneous states of the Federation cannot be overemphasized. It is for this reason that we fully subscribe to hosting and funding the 31st edition of Nafest here in Port Harcourt, which also doubles as the cultural headquarters of River State and the Niger Delta.
From BISCON Communications, it's double congratulations to Governor Nyesom Wike of River State for hosting the festival and the Director General of the National Council for Arts and Culture, Otumba Olusegun Rushewe, for packaging the best festival ever.
Purchase your track now. Purchase your track now.